So hey nerds, this is Suman and this would be the seventh video on our calculus problem solving series. So whether it is series or something, it just happens. So whether I have to call it series or not, it is not a series type video, but we are just solving the integral problems. So based upon our textbook and based upon our classes, based upon our journey, wherever. So if you want to share your calculus problem with me, you can actually send it in the comment section, or you can just post it in our community tab because it is open for everyone, and you can send your problem there and I will be picking up your problem in the next videos and next upcoming videos. So I will be picking up everyone's calculus problem up to 100 when we are doing 100 calculus problems. So I would be picking up a problems also. So for now I had an integral, that is integral of cosine of x into cosine of 2x dx. So whoever feels this integral is very easier to them might not be easier for others who are under the basics of this integral problems. So yeah, this is the thing. So this, in order to solve this integral, we have to see the pattern here. So this just looks like cosine A into cosine of B type versions. So we have to substitute, like we have to get the value of these two things, the cosine product of cosine of A into cosine of B. So how we can get that? So basically we can get that by using identity relation of trigonometry. That is, we have cosine of A plus B can be written as cosine of A cosine of B minus sine of A sine of B. So this would be our first identity, and we can also write cosine of A minus B is cosine A cosine B plus sine of A sine of B. Right. So what we are going to do now is we are going to add these whole equations. So whenever we are adding, these two terms will cancel out and these two terms will add up to give the amplitude of 2. Right, cosine of A plus B plus cosine of A minus B, and these two terms will add up and give us cosine of A cosine of B. So just we just want the formula for this term, so we have to divide this whole equation by 2. So we get 1 over 2 cosine of A plus B plus cosine of A minus B, and that will be the product of cosine of A cosine of B. So in terms of A, you can put A is x, and in terms of B you can put as 2x. Right. So now what would our integral look like then? So in terms of here we have to write 1 over 2, and this would be cosine of A plus B, that is x plus 2x minus plus cosine of x minus 2x and this would be whole dx. Right, and now I am going to separate the integral, that is 1 over 2 integral cosine of 3x dx. So 1 over 2 cosine of 3x dx plus 1 over 2 integral cosine of x dx. So from here to here I am using an identity, that is cosine of minus x is cosine of x. Right. So now this is going to look like this. I is 1 over 2, and the integration of cosine of 3x is just sine of 3x, and that is divided by the coefficient of x, this much, and plus 1 over 2 sine of x, and the coefficient is 1. Whether you divide it by 1 or not, it depends on your choice, and this would be plus c, or I can written as 1 over 6 sine 3x plus 1 over 2 sine x plus c. So now for the last moment we can actually take 1 over 6 as common. We can write it as 3 sine of x plus sine 3x plus c. So this would be our final integral formula. So you don't have to memorize it. So basically the integral of cosine of x, cosine of 2x dx is nothing but 1 over 6 3 sine of x plus sine of 3x plus c. So this would be our final integral. So up to there, bye bye, and do whatever do you want.